Hello, I'm Reverend Michael Mugford, and I'm in ministry at Cole Harbour Woodside United Church. And I'm pleased to offer this spiritual reflection for United Churches for Dartmouth today. So here we are, a month past Christmas, diving headlong into 2024. How was Christmas for you this year? Did it seem familiar? Were there marked differences from previous Christmases? Was someone missing? Was someone new there? I've never kept it a secret, but since going into paid accountable ministry, Christmas has had its ups and downs for me. We decorated the tree this year really simply, just lights and ornaments that our adult kids picked out, and of course the angel on the top that was handmade by a dear person who's no longer with us. It was nice. It was quiet. It was different. Not that different is bad, but it isn't the same because it's different. As 2024 begins to gather speed and hurdles us all onward into the undiscovered country, Star Trekkers will recognize the future reference. It seems familiar to me, and yet it's different. Or maybe it is that I know this year will mark something very different for our family, in that one of our twins will be finishing their education degree and heading off to who knows where, to engage in that most wondrous adventure, life. It'll mean our family will be different, and that's going to take some getting used to for all of us, for my wife and I, for his twin, for their younger sibling. It will be different, but exciting, and filled with wonder and awe and adventure and hard work and steep learning curves and so much more. I'm excited for our family as 2024 slowly lets us in on what's coming ahead. In the church, some of us like change, innovation, new ways of doing and being, and others want nothing to do with that. They want the old hymns and the King James Version of the Bible and the Lord's Prayer because they're what they know and they're comfortable with them. They want the familiar, especially within the church, because so much around us has changed and will continue to change. It's like standing in a river where the water is rushing past you just fast enough to push against you, but not push you over yet. It made me think about the way in which Jesus' disciples may have felt when they began to follow him. We recently read the call story of Simon, Andrew, James, and John from the Gospel of Mark. And I remarked that there is no explanation, no reasoning, no assenting to a theological principle that they'll have to adhere to. They're just called, and they follow. They just leave their fathers, the hired men, and they follow Jesus. What a blow to the family. But what an adventure for those 4 men. What a rush for Jesus to take those first few followers and begin to reveal to them the realm of God that was all around them and within them. They might be going to fish for people, but it would not be the same as fishing for, fish. Jesus' call to Simon, Andrew, James, and John begins a new chapter in his life, and in their lives, and in our lives. We are not mere spectators, standing on the sidelines of our ministries. We are headlong, up to the waist, knee-deep in the middle of it all. Our ministry might not be fishing for people, but it is reaching out to people. I think that we're called by Jesus in the same way that he called those first few disciples. Come and work and serve. As Christians, as people of faith, we can't be mere spectators to our faith. We need to be engaged in the loving, in the caring, in the compassion, in the inclusive love of the divine. It can't be ours to just hold on to for ourselves. It needs to be good news for everyone. Or is it really good news at all? And so in the coming days, I invite you to think about the changes that are coming for you, for your faith, for your ministry, for your church. and look for ways to step out of the known ways of fishing for fish and instead fishing for people. Just some thoughts for today. Peace.